The Under-16 Division 3 Grand Final between Bannockburn and Leopold. Bannockburn kicking to the left of screen in this quarter. Leopold to the right.
So, for Bannockburn, Brad Watts has been very good. He's been just forcing the ball forward. And now it spills to Patrick Dillon.
Good tackle applied by Bartram there. Bannockburn have possession of the footy now. They're on between wing and half forward. Good pressure applied on the ball by Luke Annett from Leopold also. And we'll have the first boundary thrown of the quarter. The sun's out here at West Oval.
Yeah.
Finally a bit of warmth coming into the ground.
The umpire throws it in. And Bartram had the ball, tackled. Great tackle applied on Todd Jones there by Bannockburn. This is Brad Watts. Watts. Now Hardy. Socket off the ground by Rowan Banani into the forward line. And it's Dennis Biskin trying to pick it up. Can't do so. And this stage looks like it's going to be a ball up. No, tapped out. And now players dive on top of the ball. And it will be a ball up. So pretty scrappy opening to the second half.
Yeah, the umpire's a bit hesitant to call the ball up, so they just let it go. Try and open the game up a bit more. But finally they gave in. So we'll have a ball up now. We're about 25 metres out from Bannockburn's goal. They tap it along the ground. Leopold trying to pick it up. It's in the hands of Tim Cooper, who forces it out of the back line. They spot a play, he's slung off the football. Maybe not have it. Clinton Bartram had the footy over the top now, but it's been intercepted by Bannockburn. They pump it into the forward pocket, out of bounds on the full, called by both umpires, and it'll be a Leopold free kick.
Yep. The score is 3-5 to 3-3 apparently. We thought it was 2-4, but apparently one of them may have been a goal instead of a point. So Leopold go to the half-back flank. And it's tapped by both teams until it goes out of bounds once more. Sam Toolman watching it go over the line.
So Leopold 23 to 21, 2-point leaders at this stage in the game. Opening up the third quarter. And it should be an interesting game with 2 quarters to play, and it's already very tight. So which will prove to be very exciting when it comes down to the last few minutes. Overrunning the ball was Dennis Biskin of Bannockburn. Slapped back now by Nick Neville of Leopold, and Peter Hardy gets put down. It's been socked across the boundary line, and we'll have another throw-in.
Yeah, a lot of throw-ins early in this quarter. Both teams just trying to get the gain ascendancy.
I'm sure their coaches would have been encouraging to go down the centre of the ground during the half-time break. Here's James Tanto. Whacks it on the right foot, pumps it into the forward pocket. It would have gone all the way.
Great effort.
It was touched on the line by Luke Hammond, and just the 1 point registered.
Unbelievable effort, really. I mean, at full stretch, just got a couple of fingers to it.
And with the Bannockburn forward shepherding it through as well, excellent effort.
Yep. So now, there's 2 players for Leopold, and Hardy's got it, takes a bounce. Hardy in the white boots, just goes for distance, the forward tumbler, and eventually it goes out of play. Trying to keep keeping it in was Ron Padani, he couldn't do so. And there'll be a throw-in just to the left of us here on the Bannockburn side of centre wing.
The Rucks will contest. Big punch-up, heads in the Leopold direction. It's Peter Hardy who wins the football. Gets it out to a teammate, kicks right down to centre wing. There was a chase on for the football, and it's been played in the end.
Woodman.
Yep, to big Michael Woodman, who's kicked 2 goals in this match, goes into the centre ground. Bartram! An aerial mark in front of his opponent from Bannockburn, Ben Lugg, who was just lugging behind. But Bartram kicks up towards his teammate in Menzel. Menzel tried to push it forward. Now it comes back in Bannockburn's direction. Bartram's got it again. Look away, hand pass over to Hardy. Hardy couldn't get it out. Get put down in a tackle. Umpire didn't call it. Now it's all wrapped up and we'll have a ball up. Excellent work there by Bartram. His influence on the game once again was just dynamic.
And the sun's covering West Oval. Good conditions really now. And trying to get it for Leopold was number 11. And then it's been flicked over the top to Daniel Menzel. Menzel on the left foot. Good kick. Looking for Travis Gavin. He's kicked 2 goals. Can't get to it. 2 Bannockburn players there to help out. One of them Sam Toolman. This is him. And he goes into the centre of the ground. Cut off there though by Carl Van Dyke. He's got it. Left foot kick. Bit awkward. And he's found a Bannockburn player.
Yeah, just didn't think about the kick. He just put it on the boot.
Free kick.
It's going to be a free kick going the way of
Downfield.
Bannockburn.
Yep.
And it'll be taken by Filet. So Filet with the kick. He's about 75 out. Goes a long kick. It's going to bounce all the way. Don't tell me he's kicked a goal.
He's got it.
He's kicked that from about 70 metres out.
Oh, about 60, I'd say. But it was a huge kick.
From where he had the free kick, it would have been 70. He ran in to about the 65-metre mark. But
unbelievable goal. So now, Bannockburn have now the scoreboard's changed again here. Maybe it was 2-4 before. It could be 3-4 now.
No, Bannockburn was 2 goals 4 at half time, and Leopold was 3 goals 5.
Yes, I understand that.
Now they fixed it up, and that's what it is. 2 goals 4, 16 Bannockburn. 4 goals 5, 29 Leopold.
So there's just a few troubles with the score. I think it's 3-5 to 3-4 in favour of Leopold. Now, Bannockburn gets out of the centre, and leading the chase for the ball is Dennis Biskin from Bannockburn. Here's Bartram, shrugs the tackle onto the left foot. He can use either foot, this guy, and finds Carl Van Dyke, can't pick it up. Bartram goes back in hard. Socket off the ground by Van Dyke, and eventually Toolman's picked it up. Good tackle by Bartram, and holding the ball. So the first and second and the best and fairest. Bit of an encounter there.
Yeah, that's right. And quite fittingly, Bartram comes out on top. He's got the footy. He's 55 metres out and looks for options up forward. He goes like a James Hird style kick and centres the footy.
Hardy.
Ends up in the hands of Peter Hardy, who's also been excellent in today's match. And he'll be looking to do something quite damaging with the football now, as we believe the scores are 3-5-23, Bannockburn 3-4-22. And he's found a player in a better position than he was. It's Sam Connolly of Leopold will be lining up from 35 metres out on a slight angle.
Here they go again, changing the scoreboard once more. Just having a few troubles. So it's 3-5-23 apiece, apparently. So here goes Connolly, and he's missed.
He had the right idea. He started out right and allowed for the breeze, but this sun's come out and the weather's improved, so obviously not as windy as it was in the prior quarters.
No, it's his second behind. Now we believe it's 3-6-24. That's Leopold. Bannockburn trailing by 1 point, 3-5-23.
Confusing the players a bit also. But there's a huge pack racing for the footy now. This guy's got speed, has a bounce. He's running along the wing, has two, he fumbles it and got under pressure from Menzel there. The player was Stephen Broom. Very fast, explosive off the half back line. He kicks inside into the forward pocket now and finds a man in Patrick Dillon, who's been good also. Patrick Dillon will be kicking from 40 metres out. Tough angle, tough position on the ground. Breeze has dropped, but still a difficult kick. He goes right to the goal line, over the top. Ball still in play, got tapped back into the field of play. Leopold have the clearance, and they'll go out with Luke Annett, who'll kick towards the wing now. Up towards the centre wing, right on the boundary line. No one can take the mark. Here's Sam Connolly for Leopold. Tries to paddle it across the ground. Jay Mace is also there.
Oh.
Now comes back for Connolly. He kicks it to the half-forward flank. Still no one can take clean possession of the ball. Great tackle applied from behind. Good clean tackle there. For Bannockburn, here's Padani. Padani gets it out. He's a loose player in the centre of the ground in Patrick Dillon. Dillon goes to the half-forward flank and finds Filet. Filet taps it back into Bannockburn's advantage. And just as the tackle was applied, the kick got away. But it wasn't enough to get over the line. Bottom taking the mark and the last line of defence. I
dead set reckon that the scorers on the scoreboard are just sabotaging it because they've changed it again and again and again, and Bannockburn have not kicked 4 goals. I know that. So now, Bannockburn. Could have been a push in the back there against Ron Padani, but the umpire said, no, it's a mark. He'll pump it inside 50. It's a high kick. Big pack of players for him. Oh, big fly there by Tim Cooper. Couldn't pull it down, though. And slapped out by Bannockburn to the advantage of their players. It looked like it was Brad Watts. Then it's Chris Scott. Does well. Just goes for distance. Pretty poor kick in the end because Bannockburn have the ball and pump it back inside 50. Filet drop the mark. And finally, for Leopold, Tim Cooper gets it off to Hardy. Hardy shrugs a tackle and he's away.
Looked like a bit of stationary play there. Everyone just stopped, but
Mm.
finally the ball is a free kick now to Leopold, and it's Botten to take it. James Botten on the half-back flank for Leopold. He looks further up the field. I suggest to go inboard. He tries just that, but goes over the head of its intended target. Bannockburn try to come rushing through. Now it's in the hands of... well, there's a few players who got their hands on it there, but for Leopold, Daniel Menzel snapped onto the left foot and spotted up a player.
Ooh.
Courageous piece of play there. Here's Botten again for Leopold. Couldn't get it out. Now they do through Jones. Jones down the wing. He looks for players up forward. Woodman's there for Bannockburn, but for Leopold, they also have runners around the football. They've got numbers now. The Tigers and Gavin. Little check side, rolls to nowhere in particular. Again, they go at the footy. Carl Van Dyke try to get it out. Bannockburn's player went down there in the helmet. It's tussle on for the ball, and finally
Free kick.
across the shoulder, and a free kick's been blown. It's going the way of
Bannockburn.
Bannockburn. A
Yep.
left foot kick inside should hit its intended target. Padani on the chest.
Padani's been good. He's in the centre of the ground, and we believe it's Bannockburn trailing by a point. Leopold's winning. Big fly from the back. Bartram has the ball, tackled, got rid of it though, and now it's going to be locked up and have a ball up. Just outside 50 for Bannockburn. It's been a close game, especially in this third quarter, where both Bannockburn and Leopold have been pretty much to the same intensity.
Yeah, that's right. 52 metres out from Bannockburn's goal. Leopold come out with it though.
Hardy kicks long.
Stunning play. Goes into the forward line, where Bannockburn have a defender back in Michael Woodman, who's been all over the ground today, and he's been good value. Toolman's got the footy now. The half-back line, just inside the centre square. Avoids the man on the mark, shrugs the second tackle, nearly runs his full measure, goes on the left foot. Leopold intercept the kick, however. The handball comes out. It's an even situation. Bannockburn possibly with numbers now.
Ooh. Did well there was Luke Hammond for the defender. Kept tapping it towards the boundary line. Here's Ben Lugg. Holding the ball maybe. No, ball up. Ooh. Now's a free against Lugg. That'll be because he pushed over the number 11 player for Leopold. He's not listed in the footy record. So a bit undisciplinedly play there by Ben Lugg.
Yeah, and an excellent kick down the wing towards the half-forward flank.
Great
Leopold
mark.
with Toolman over the top. Took one of the marks of the day for Bannockburn, and Sam Toolman motioning for his teammates to meet him further on the ground. He evades the tackler again, just gets clear. He's in trouble now, doesn't get his kick away. Play on's the call. Out it comes for Leopold by Peter Nash and trickles across the boundary line. It's going to be a throw in. Toolman a bit frustrated. He wants the forwards to come and meet him halfway. Throw in now, dead on centre wing. Up they go. Woodman went up, but it comes out now. Clinton Bartram's got it. Kicks on the preferred side, down towards centre half forward.
Ooh.
No one can mark. Play on. Jay Mace gets the ball and kicks on the right hand foot.
The right foot possibly.
That could be it.
Chris Scott for Leopold just goes for the boundary line. Deliberately did it, but they're not going to call it, I don't think. No. There's going to be a ball in. About 55 metres around from Bannockburn's goal. The score is Leopold 3-6-24 and Bannockburn 3-5-23, though it says 4-4 on the scoreboard. And the ball is thrown in again. Violet has at least a foot on his opponent. Gets the kick and he puts it on the full. So disappointing there for Violet. He's done that a few times today, though he's the tallest man on the ground by quite a margin. Playing for the leading Image Photographics Cup, these two teams. The Bannockburn Tigers up against the Leopold Lions. This is the Under-16 Division 3 Grand Final. We're in the third quarter, where Leopold is leading by 1 point.
Nick Neville to take the kick in. He's 5 metres around from his defending goal face. He spots up a player. Interesting kick, but finds him. It's Clinton Bartram. And a safe pair of hands there.
Yep.
It's the player you most want to have the ball.
Probably.
And he does so.
So Bartram has the ball on the half-back flank. Kicks to the wing and can't find his opponent, but he's got Brad Watts there, and Watts is tackled and there'll be another ball up. nearly on centre wing, probably just favouring the Bannockburn side of the ground. On the outer side.
Shit. What have you done? Quick, plug it back in and turn it on. Which one is it?
There's the Bannockburn have the footy, and it's kicked into the forward line. There's Michael Richardson for Bannockburn. And Leopold have the football once more, and he's kicked clear. And leading the race there is Brad Watts for Bannockburn. It's out of bounds. Didn't look like it from here, but the boundary umpire said throw it in. Brad Watts there came 9th in the best and fairest this year for under 16 Division 3, and he just saw that ball out of bounds.
So Bannockburn up by 4 points now. Throw in 45 metres out from their goal. Leopold have it's Clinton Bartram once again. Ever so confident. Leopold have got runners. No one wants to pick it up though. Now they do. Pump it onto the right foot and they go up towards the wing. Really a great mark taken there by Todd Jones for Leopold. Jones has it. Kicks on the right foot. Up towards centre half forward. And here's Travis Gavin. Gavin runs his full measure and just gets his kick away in time. But back there is Sam Carraro. And ever reliable takes the mark in defence.
Carraro kicks to Tanto and chips it over the top again. It's a good kick, but it went a bit too far. Now Chris Scott has it. He's been pretty good. Kicks to Luke Annett. Has a bounce. He's caught. Back to Chris Scott. What's he going to do? Swings onto the right foot and goes inside. There's Bartram. Dropped the mark. Picked up by Scott Davis. Over the top. And Leopold has a shot on goal. It's going to be close. He's got it.
What a goal to Leopold. A much needed one.
Yep.
They move to 4 goals, 6-30. And Bannockburn 4-4-28. So Leopold take the lead by 2 points.
That was Carl Van Dyke kicking the goal for Leopold. That's Leopold's first goal this quarter. Came about 10 minutes in, so it was much needed. And now they have the lead once more. Both teams scoring the 1 goal this quarter. And looks like Leopold really steadied, and they have the lead again.
Back in the centre now, and it's a ball up as the sun's out and the blue sky is as well. For Bannockburn, Padani got the tap away. Also in there's Patrick Dillon. Bannockburn come out with it, and they kick down towards the goal square across the face, coming through for a behind. And Bannockburn add another point to their tally.
Yep. Disappointing. Probably could have gone a bit further than that and had another bounce or so, but in the end it was just the one behind. So now Leopold will resettle. They head to the outer side. They had Chris Scott on, but he couldn't get the mark. And that's 3/4 time. So a very low scoring quarter. We believe that Bannockburn's score is actually 4 goals 4-28 and Leopold 4-6-30. So Leopold with a 2-point lead at 3/4 time. It's a very close game. Leopold winning by 2 points in the Leading Image Photographics Cup, the Under 16 Division 3 Grand Final. Welcome back here to the West Oval for the Under 16 Division 3 Grand Final. The score is 4-5 Bannockburn and Leopold is 4-6. 1 point the difference at 3/4 time. Now the game has started again. This is Todd Jones. Kicks up forward and look for Leopold. It's a good mark. Taken there by Travis Gavin. He's kicked 2 today.
Good positive play by Gavin.
Yep, kicks to the forward line. And he's taken it. This would be Carl Van Dyke, I fancy.
Yep.
He kicked 1 in that 3rd quarter, and he'd be looking to get another one, and this would be a good goal for Leopold if he can put it through.
If he can kick this, it'll really start to worry Bannockburn, who I thought went into the match favourites, and just haven't had what it's taken lately.
So, in comes Carl Van Dyke, kicking from about 30 metres out, and he's put it to the right a fair bit, swinging back, and I think it's no score. That's right, Sam Tallman's taking the mark, and he'll clear.
Yeah, Sam Tallman really using his height there just to take a strong mark. Goes over now to Patrick Dillon. Dillon runs the wing well. He kicks further afield and spots a man in Lee Perkins we haven't seen a lot of. Hand passes over now to Biskin. Biskin gets tackled. Over the top now to Lameta. Lameta just missed his hand pass to Woodman. It would have been very effective indeed. But now coming crashing through is Tim Cooper for Leopold. It's all wrapped up on the ground. Unless someone can get it out, but I don't think they will. And the umpire says, give it to me, boys. He'll ball it up. And we're about 30 metres out from Bannockburn's goal.
Encouraging signs of Bannockburn in that last play. Woodman got the tap out, but to no one in particular. Roving the pack here is Lee Perkins. It's fallen to
Lug.
the ground. Players are in there, including Lug. It's been kicked off the ground. Mark, no. Dropped by Ben Winter. And finally, Leopold will try to clear. No, they can't do it. Lug again, snaps, and that's going to go out of bounds. About 10 metres around from the behind post. The sun's shining here, and there's a change coming up. Jamie Cotton is going to be coming on in just a moment or so. And the score has finally been rectified. Leopold is on 30, Bannockburn 29.
So a throw in 5 metres around from Bannockburn's attacking goal face. No one can pick it up cleanly. Finally, Lee Perkins, out of nowhere, has snapped a shot at goal, but it's been touched and a behind. Behind to Lee Perkins for Bannockburn, and that is the one that ties the scores at 30 all.
He thought he kicked it, but the field umpire signalled it was being touched. So 4 goals, 6 apiece. Still, Jamie Cotton waiting to come onto the ground.
Kick out now by Nick Neville. He'll look up the ground, and he spotted a player only in the back pocket, but it's enough to get started on a play as they progress up the ground.
Also, Jaden Allen off and Todd Jones on for Leopold.
Well, forced across the boundary line once again by Bannockburn. These two sides really pushing it out to each other to really see who is worthy of claiming a premiership title.
Well, last time these two sides met was in the second semi, and Bannockburn won by 3 points. Now the margin is nothing at the moment. Scores are level, so we could be facing another close game.
They've played 3 times this year. Leopold have won one of them, and Bannockburn have won the last 2.
Leopold are trying to force it forward through Todd Jones. Now Bannockburn did well. They've got players on in the centre. And he's got, bit vicious in the spoil there. Jay Mace took the good mark, and Sam Connolly tried to spoil.
Yeah, a bit frustrated, Sam Connolly, but that's all right. The mark taken now by Brad Watts. Watts over the top. Finds, who's this? Not quite sure. Anyway, bangs it inside the half-forward line, and it's been paid a mark. Patrick Dillon. Dillon, a prominent name in the Bannockburn lineup, goes to the top of the goal square. The players fly. Roving the pack was Leopold's Jonathan Mills. No one can get it out still. Still it's on the ground. Loose ball. Anyone's ball. Gang tackled by Leopold players. And we'll have another ball up about 5 metres out from the goal.
Sam Carraro was the player who kicked it to Dillon before. And they will try to rush it through, and they do. So Bannockburn hit the front for the first time in a fair while.
Yep, it's 4-6-31. 4-7-31 rather. Leopold 4-6-30. And that rush behind has made the difference in the last few minutes of play as Leopold finally concede the lead. And Bannockburn go to the front. My tip was 3 points Bannockburn's way before the match. Let's see how it pans out.
Nick Neville has this short kick and finds Luke Annett. Being good at it, especially in the wing. He's in the pocket. Now he goes for Sam Connolly. Tries to get the big leap. Can't get up there enough. Carraro has it. Swings onto that right foot of his, and unfortunately it's a turnover.
It was a nice snap. Just unfortunate it went to the other team.
Leopold have the ball. Now this is Hardy. Being close to best on ground, Hardy.
Yeah, as Peter Hardy, he's been good. He kicks further up the ground, smack in the middle of West Oval. He has players running for him.
Bartram did well.
Clinton Bartram was running hard also for Leopold Scott. Who will get there first? I fancy Bartram at this stage. He kept his feet. Leopold have it. A little check side over the top no one in particular. And Leopold, Hardy again. They've got 3-on-1. They should win this. Hardy shrugs a tackle. Swings onto the right.
Looks
a
good.
drop punt on its way.
Oh.
Tallman again on the last line of
He's
defence.
been fantastic, Tallman. Topping the top 3 players on the ground,
I'd
along
say
with
so.
Hardy and Bartram.
He plays on with a 45-metre drop punt out towards
And out of bounds.
the half-back flank, and it does go out of bounds. We'll have another throw in right on the 50-metre arc in Leopold's attacking forward 50.
Perfect conditions. Sun's out here at the West Oval. Todd Jones tries to get the kick free, but he can't. Jay Mace, and now eventually by Rowan Padani, also been very good. Woodman's there. Sockers it off the ground. And again, but misses this time. A lot of Leopold players there, but they can't do much with it. Brad Watts, he's done well. Onto the left foot. On the lead is Cotton, can't take the mark. Also there was Ben Winter. And Leopold should get the kick clear, and they do. And a great mark taken there for Bannockburn by Dennis Biskin.
Biskin's been one of their best also. He kicks over the top.
Ooh.
No one can take the mark. Slapped forward by Cooper for Leopold. It comes back now. Bit of a twisting scenario for Patrick Dillon. An interesting one. Trickle out of bounds though. And another throw in. We're 30 metres out from Bannockburn's goals.
The ball is thrown in. Bannockburn lead by a point. And this is the grand final for under 16 Division 3. Probably pushing the back there. Umpire said play on. Now leading the chase on the ball is James Bodden. Did well. He's just got the little left foot kick going. Sam Connolly's there. And he will just hand pass it out of bounds. He might have already been over. Connolly's been very good as well.
Yeah, I think he's been
probably the best few players on the ground.
Yeah, look, he hasn't kicked a goal. He's got 2 behind, but just his presence, especially in the midfield.
Yep.
And a smart play like that, I think he wanted the ball over the line and just disguised it nicely to avoid the deliberate call. But anyway, Leopold have it now. A quick snap out in the direction of Hardy. Couldn't mark.
Good
Toolman
tackle.
tackled down from behind. And Leopold go forward once again. Bannockburn, can they pick it up? No. Leopold can. Carl Van Dyke, he's been tackled with it.
Ball
And
up.
It's a ball up, all wrapped up. So 60 metres out from Leopold's goals.
Crowd getting very involved in this game now.
Both teams still in it.
It's only a point the difference. Closest grand final that we've had at this stage. And Jay Mace just hip and shouldered, maybe got one
Yeah,
hit
it's a
high,
free
and
kick.
he's got a free kick. So against Connolly, and Todd Jones will stand the mark though. He goes in the centre of the ground. Not the best kick, but great mark taken there by Luke Annett.
Yeah,
by Patrick Dillon. He's been very good.
running with the flight of the ball, Patrick Dillon, and
Oh,
under pressure.
nice
Great
mark.
mark taken by Ben Lugg.
He's
That
been
was his
good.
best for the day. He kicks long. This is a better kick from Lugg. Into the forward zone. Who's there for Bannockburn? Brad Watts is, but crashing through for Leopold again. Looks like Hardy. Hardy out towards the wing and just inside the line. Boundary umpire saw it. He was in a good position.
Yep. So, just providing a presence up forward there is Carl Van Dyke. He's played pretty well.
That's right. The ruckman getting very aggressive indeed at the fall of the ball. For Bannockburn, Sam Carrara had it and palmed it off to Padani. Padani!
Gone.
He's been taken with the ball and didn't get rid of it. Luke Annett
Kick.
was the person behind that play. It's ended up in the arms of Botten. Botten wants to get on with it. Kicks long into the forward pocket.
Gavin.
Travis Gavin can control it maybe. He wants it over the line.
And it's gone over.
The Army rolls it out.
Brilliant desperation there by Luke Annett to take down the player in Ryan Padani.
Yeah, Ryan Padani has been an excellent running midfielder in this game, and the speed on him is immense. And for Luke Annett to take down a player of that calibre.
Yep. Bannockburn ducked his head. And, the umpire's paid a free. Now, he clearly ducked his head. I'm not sure if the umpire saw that, but probably shouldn't have been a free kick. In the end, it's going to Toolman.
So Sam Toolman, with that famous left foot of his, goes up towards
Good mark.
the centre of the ground. It was a good mark taken by James Filet.
Yep.
Filet up towards his attacking zone, inside 50. At the fall of the ball for Bannockburn, they have a forward, and it is
Cotton.
Jamie Cotton. Will go to the goal square, just into the pocket in fact, and evading his opponent for Bannockburn was Ben Winter. Very clever football. He led out of the goal square and then back into the pocket, and that's where the ball ended up in his arms. He'll be lining up on a tight angle, but only kicking from 10 metres out. Let's
So
see how he
Winter
goes.
comes in. Oh, no way.
He kicked that off 3 steps and probably just seized up a bit.
Came off the side of his foot there. So Winter gets his first score to behind. Bannockburn only lead by 2 points now. So Leopold, what can they do? They seems like their run has just diminished. Ooh,
Toolman!
huge fly from Toolman. This is Connolly. Can he pick it up? No, but just taps it forward. Clever play. Clever. Well done. He was outnumbered about 4-1.
Yep, he gained about 40 metres as well.
And Luke Annett very happy with him there.
It just being in front and leading the way, Sam Connolly just did all the work himself. He was waiting for support. He gained 40 metres and now he's got it in the ruck contest. Bannockburn have got the height in the rucks department. Let's see how it goes on this occasion. Yep.
So Bannockburn, kick it forward. Good smother by Bartram. Did well, he trapped it beautifully. Goes on the right foot, but unfortunately cut off there by Rowan Madani, one of the best players on the ground. Hooks on the right foot. Very high ball. No one can take it cleanly. Now, Leopold on the left foot. And great mark by Travis Gavin. You have to get it moving quickly because the Bannockburn players are flooding back.
Yeah, Gavin goes for distance towards the high flyers, but backing back again.
Poor kick, really.
Was Toolman?
No, that was
Oh,
Fowler.
it's the ruckman. James Fiat, the ruckman once more. He kicks out now and finds Dennis Biskin of Bannockburn, who on the left foot goes in turn and finds a teammate in,
Patrick Dillon, I think.
yeah, Patrick Dillon. He's been excellent.
Halfway through this last quarter. And Dillon, good kick. It's been taken there by the Bannockburn player. Great mark. Diving chest mark.
Using the outer wing once more.
Yeah, on the outer side. Bathed in sunshine, the West Oval. Goes for distance. Big fly by Toolman once more. Hardy gets the hand pass out. And now, roving the pack is number 11 for Leopold. Not listed on the team sheet, but again, Patrick Dillon at half back has taken the mark.
Yeah, Dillon really increasing his level of influence on the game in this last quarter of football as he kicks up towards the wing. A turnover now, and I think it was Todd Jones who kicked it for Leopold. Padani's in there for Bannockburn again. He manages to get the ball for the second time. Good second effort, put down on the ground by his Leopold opponent. And Clinton Bartram gives the ball back to the umpire for a ball up.
So the umpire balls it up, goes away with Leopold, and it's out of bounds again. Patrick Dillon seeing it over the boundary line. And still a 2-point lead to Bannockburn. Haven't really been at much of a score this quarter. It's just been 1 point to 3 in favour of Bannockburn. And a bit of free kick picked out here. It's going the way of Leopold, so they'll be looking to score from this opportunity.
They will.
50 metres.
50-metre penalty.
Whoa, this is going to be very costly. He was about 60 metres out. This will bring him to about 10.
The next straight kick, whoever kicks it will be the winning side of this premiership, and this could be the time because there is not long to go at all.
It's a pretty short 50.
Yeah, well, some umpires pay him long, some pay him short. But
Comes in. Looks like it's Todd Jones. And he's
missed it.
missed it, unfortunately.
All clear for a point. So Bannockburn still in with a chance. Leopold, 4-6-31.
4-7-31.
4-7-31 and Bannockburn 4-8-32. There's 1 point in it. Bannockburn have the lead, but any straight kick at this stage of the match should do it for that particular side.
Yep, no goals scored in this quarter so far.
Sam Carraro to be taking the kick in, and excellent choice there. He's got a good kick on him.
Yep, Carraro. He's had a few. Whew, it's a huge kick. It's going to sit up in the breeze. No one can take the mark. There for Leopold was Peter Nash.
Oh,
In the back, possibly. No.
Madani.
The umpire's been inconsistent today. Nash has got it again to Bartram. Bartram breaks free. Kicks long. There's a Van Dyke. Can't take the mark. Carraro did very well.
Good work
Very well
under
indeed.
pressure. Kept his cool, and he kicks out towards the wing. It's a 2-on-1 situation for Bannockburn. It's Brad Watts, who swings onto the left foot up towards the centre of the ground. No one wants to take the mark. Finally, they get someone willing to fulfil the position. Up forward now, Ben
Good
Lugs
mark.
before the footy, but in defence, a great mark taken by Hammond, and what a saviour he was.
Bartram's just cramping up on his forward 50. He's in a bit of pain. Mark not paid to Carraro. Now Leopold have the numbers. If they can keep it in and force it forward. Maybe it was a tackle when he didn't have it, and now it'll be out of bounds or a ball up.
So in the dying minutes of this match, it's still Bannockburn 4-8-32, Leopold 4-7-31.
Bartram looks a bit better now. He was in a bit of trouble before. Now there's a
Ankle.
Bannockburn player down, receiving treatment. This is Todd Jones, does well.
Last roll of the dice, Todd Jones goes inside 50. He's hit a player. He was about to play on James Button. Does so now. Kicks long to the goal square. It's going to be a point. I fancy, or kept in play nicely. Leopold have got to get it here. Over the top was Carl Van Dyke. Didn't get it now. It's Hardy. Hardy has kicked the goal!
Whoa,
Peter Hardy, the hero, has kicked a goal in the dying minutes of this Under-16 Division 3 Grand Final. Shattering on Bannockburn's behalf. They are 4-7-37. They go 5 points up on Bannockburn, 4-8-32. And Peter Hardy, well, what a game he has had, Daniel, all over the ground.
Yes, he went a bit, well, we didn't see much of it in the third quarter, but definitely in the first half, and again this quarter, he's been dominant. And I wouldn't say it's over yet, though.
No,
I'd say there's probably 3 or 4 minutes still to go, so easily time for another goal or two.
they're still in it, and it's Sam Connolly who wins it forward once again for Leopold. Peter Nash had it for a moment but lost it. All players are putting their bodies on the line. This is what it comes down to. The last roll of the dice for both sides. A goal for Leopold would do it. A goal for Bannockburn would do it also.
Yep, Leopold, 5-7-37 lead. Bannockburn 4-8-32, the same number of scoring shots. There's the siren!
Leopold have won! Peter Hardy is the hero. What a game it was. Leopold, the premiers for 2003, claim the Leading Image Photographics Cup, and look at the scenes of excitement there. An exhilarating conclusion to one of the best games witnessed in the 2003 Geelong Junior Football League Final Series. Highly emotive, and with a fitting finish, Leopold win the match over Bannockburn by 5 points.
Now just running through the goal kickers for Leopold. Travis Gavin, 2. 1 to Peter Hardy, that famous one at the end that we talked about for years, I'm sure. Clinton Bartram, 1, played very well, and Carl Van Dyke, 1. And then for Bannockburn, 1 to James Filet and 2 to Michael Woodman. There's also another goal, but we do not have that one at hand.
Now the best players, I'll run through Leopold and you might do Bannockburn.
Okay.
For Leopold, I thought Peter Hardy was sensational, consistent all throughout the game. Clinton Bartram had a stellar game as well. Just trailed off in the end of the last quarter, but he was still sensational. Maybe seizing up with a bit of the cramping you were talking about later on. Also, Luke Annett had plenty of the football. Carl Van Dyke stepped up, and Todd Jones also running the wings were the best players. Sam Connolly, I thought, sensational, getting lots of the footy and running very hard.
Yes, and for Bannockburn we had players like Brad Watts, Sam Toolman, Ron Badani, James Filet, Patrick Dillon and Sam Carraro. They were among their best.
How about Toolman across the last line of defence, dropping back and taking those marks?
Yeah, unfortunately he couldn't do it right at the end there when Hardy got the goal. But just repeating the score, Leopold with a famous victory, 5-7-37, have defeated Bannockburn 4-8-32, and they have clinched the Leading Image Photographics Cup as the premiers of Under-16 Division 3.